Okay, I think this is recording. So today we are going to talk about perimeter. Okay, so in our area and perimeter unit, I've already made a video about area, so now it's a video about perimeter. And perimeter is super easy. That's the definition of it is just it's the distance around a shape. Okay, so I think about this like if you're telling someone to go walk the perimeter, you're telling them to like walk around your entire yard or something. Okay. If you're building a fence, you're going to build a fence around the perimeter of your yard or field or whatever space you're trying to enclose. And one of the nicest things about perimeter is we have to calculate it. We have to figure out what the numerical value is. And all we do is add up all the sides. For every shape, to find the perimeter, you add all the sides. So, real quickly here, if we're looking at a square, first off, you know in a square that all the sides are equal. So even if they're not all labeled, you know what they all are. So you add 2.8 plus 2.8 plus 2.8 plus 2.8, and you get 11.2 feet. Okay, and notice the big difference between area and perimeter are in my units, and with perimeter, it's just regular units, like whatever it is. Okay, so this is feet. You don't have a square. Then we move over to a rectangle. With the rectangle, you know, opposite sides are equal, are congruent. So 11.5 plus 4 plus 11.5 plus 4 gives me 31 kilometers. All right. Then we move on to trapezoid. And notice here, a trapezoid has 4 sides, but there's 5 numbers. Well, we don't ever want to include any numbers that are on the inside of the shape. So this 2 kilometers doesn't have anything to do with the perimeter. Okay, so something that might help you is if I asked you to trace the shape, all the sides that you would trace, like I'm doing with the highlighter, those are the sides that you would add together. So 2.5 plus 1.8 plus 3 plus 4.9, and that gives me 12.2 kilometers. That same thing happens a lot with triangles, okay, because you're always going to have, since there are no, unless it's a right triangle, there are no straight sides in a triangle, so you'll always have some type of height on the inside. But again, I trace it, I add up 8 plus 9 plus 10, and I would get 27 centimeters. I am not using that 8.5. And then again, down here with this triangle, this might be the one that's the most confusing, but you just want to add what makes the actual shape. So those solid lines, and that would be 5 plus 6 plus 3.6 to get 14.6. Okay, so that is what perimeter is. It's very easy to calculate. All you're doing is adding up all the sides. Okay, so have a good day.